Nights out of the week, we start a sportscast with a top-ranked WDA basketball matchup. Tonight, that's no different. This one truly is the biggest of the season, with number 2 versus number 3 in the state, putting their undefeated records on the line. Century ranked one spot above Mandan for now. Pats start the night hot. Drew Kemple was one of 4 Patriots in double digits, gets the steal, converts on the other end with the up and under. That forces a Mandan timeout. Pats keep rolling from there. Quick pass from Kemple to Gibson Kennebrew as Kennebrew scores 6 straight himself and finishes with 19. Another timeout, and the Braves have an answer after this one. Hudson Sheldon trying to play Superman with 28 points to lead all scorers, including that 3-ball. More where that came from deep. This time, TJ Brownotter burying it from the corner for the Braves. Camden Kramer, another one lighting it up tonight for the Pats. Catch and shoot 3 falls as part of an 18-point night for the point guard as Century cruises in the second half to a 77-58 win. The Mandan girls ranked second in the state. Century's girls on the outside looking in. It was looking good for the Pats deep into the second half. Lakin Johnson knocking down a 3, and Century leads by 5. The Braves had a bit of work to do. McKenna Johnson, the NDSU signee, going to work, fights through some contact, and cuts the deficit down to just 1. After that, the Braves hit their free throws and played good defense. Here's Johnson again with the block on the defensive end. Century had nowhere to go, nowhere to shoot. Johnson finishes with 5 blocks in a 49-42 win. Defense anchoring the Braves to a 9th straight win.
Feels good. Yeah, Century comes prepared every time, so to get a win over Century always feels pretty good because you got to work hard to get one. All out blitz defense. We pulled back on our full court just to reserve some energy so that we could, in a half court, play even harder defense there.
Well, next up for the Braves, back-to-back road games at Legacy and Minot. St. Mary's girls have won 3 in a row. Tonight, they host Minot North. North gets the board here. Ashley Williamson knocks down a quick 3. Saints still leading by 5 at that point early. Then it became the Natalie Benning show. She waits alone in the corner and gets this one to fall. The lead up to 14 for the Saints. We flip it to the other end, and it's Benning again. This time from the opposite corner. She scores 35 on the night. 11 3-pointers fall for Benning, a clear player of the game, in an 83-67 win. Bismarck girls trying to pick up a wave of momentum coming off a win against Jamestown. Tight game just before the half. Caitlin Luther pushes it up the court, pulls up from the top of the key, drains a long ball at the buzzer. Demons up 8 at the break. They come out with that same energy. Jordan Rude floats to the corner, splashes home a triple. Williston trying to break the press, and they do so here. Micaiah Clunker hits a deep ball of her own, but Bismarck goes on to win 72-54. Let's go north for the number 1 boys team in the state. Minot hosting Dickinson, a team that's faced a gauntlet of a schedule in the last week. First half, midgets come ready to play, winning loose balls and draining threes. Tatum Bullinger gives the black and orange an 8-4 lead. Magi find their groove later in the half. Kale Workman goes to work, drives towards the basket, supplies the crafty finish. Dickinson continuing to go toe-to-toe with the number 1 team in the state. That's Nolan Widener from downtown on the wing. Dickinson pulls off the upset of the season, 86-83. The Minot girls win by 50 over the midgets. And other boys scores. Legacy bounces back with a 10-point road win over Jamestown. Bismarck scores 106 against Williston, while St. Mary's falls to Minot North. Wilton Wing remains undefeated, and Trinity defeats South Hart 57-40. Standing Rock protects home court 52-45 over Flasher. For the girls, Jamestown upsets a ranked Legacy team in a Class B. A lot of big numbers tonight. Number 1 South Prairie Max showing its dominance. Central McLean puts on a scoring clinic, 101 points. Bowman County bounces back from Saturday's loss. Washburn and Linton HMB both pick up wins of their own. Let's go to the ice now. Just 1 point separating Century and Mandan girls in the state standings. The Braves come across the river tonight. Early in the first, Century's Avery Matt drops one off to Johanna Stromstad. Takes a funny bounce off the pad and into the net, giving the Pats a 1-0 lead. Cambry Graybar solid in net on the other end. This bounce off a Patriot, creating a one-on-one opportunity, but Graybar makes a great pad save. The freshman Laden Dobitz holding her own in the net for the Braves. A tricky shot there, but she takes it to the chest. but Century hangs on to win 4-2 the final. For the boys, Jamestown sits second in the West, while Mandan has won 4 straight. This one was a flurry in the first. Less than a minute and 20 seconds in, Mandan's captain Carson Jors finds Twine for one of the earliest leads of the season. It'd take even less time for a response. Just 25 seconds later, Jamestown's Nathaniel Walls gets a stick on the puck, tips it in to even the score. And if you thought we were done, just wait. 2 minutes and 14 seconds is all it took to get all 3 of these goals in. Colton Johnson with that one, but Jamestown wins a 9-goal game in overtime. A pair of other West matchups for the boys tonight. Century and Legacy both putting up 7 in